Guys, how are you doing? This is the most exciting video that I'm probably going to be putting out all of 2018, or as of now. I'm looking at the car right now. I'm about to reveal it to you guys. I'm going to reveal it to you guys right now, like in less than 30 seconds. I'm going to reveal it to you guys. Once I reveal it, I'm going to go over what the plans are with this. This is going to be a Patreon supported build, guys. It is a build series that we're doing. It's called Ruined Car Revival. And there's going to be a Patreon link down below. I already have a lot of supporters from Discord, and I'm going to go over exactly what's going to be happening in this series. But without talking anymore, I give you the new car that most of you probably aren't expecting. I give you guys a 2009 Ford Mustang, and it is the V6. So before I get hate on that, it is a V6. However, it is manual. It is a manual V6, so it's not fully gay. However, it is not going to stay a V6. There could be possibly a engine swap in the future. However, that is going to be contingent on the Patreon. Don't mind the door, the battery's dead, so the windowsill didn't go down. Oh no, it did. Or no, it didn't. Oh yeah, it did. Also guys, real quick, big shout out to Dash Hub is where I bought this car at. Guys, I'm gonna need suggestions for next cars. So guys, when you do join the pit crew, I'm gonna ask if you guys can go on and create a Dash Hub account. Literally, you can just use your Facebook. You just click one button. Guys, if you can go on and create a Dash Hub account, and when you do that, go to the Discord and find some cars that you think I should do. And I'm gonna save links to the cars. Even though if we can't get it, it'll give me an idea of what you guys looked at. So go make a Dash Hub account real quick, guys. And if you're not gonna get into the pit crew, I'd like to see a comment on this video with a link of a car that you think I should buy. So if you want to do that for me. Go to Dash Hub, make your account, and find a car that you think I should get and put in this series. Guys, what is this series about? What is it going to happen? You can either listen to me really quick, or you can go to the Patreon page. I have everything wrote out. Guys, if you're on Patreon, if you're on that, if you're part of that crew, you are called the Pit Crew. We have 3 different levels of support. You can be a tire changer, a jackman, or a crew chief. You support on different levels. So when we get to the end of the series, which I do not have an end, I know there's not going to be like, oh, there's going to be 12 episodes, 10, it's not going to be like that. This is a car. I can do a lot to it, from the interior to the exterior, to engine components, to the exhaust. It is a lot of work. There is going to be so much done to this car. However, it's going to be contingent on you guys. If I had my way, we would swap this and or we would supercharge it, or do both. The goal is to take the money from Patreon and just soup this car up. It's about 120,000 miles on it, so it's still very much a car that can be driven for a while, and especially if we do a lot of work to it. It is going to be fully customized, guys. It is going to be a ridiculously customized vehicle, not only in the interior, but the exterior and in the engine. That is the plan for this car. So if you are part of the pit crew and you want to become part of the pit crew, click the Patreon link I put in the description or in the pinned comment down below and support it. If you do support it, there's things like live streams. We're going to be doing live polls in the Discord, and there's also a Discord where you can hang out. I know most of you guys know I have a Yummy R6 or a Yummy Gaming Discord. However, there is a Ruined Car Revival Discord, and it has all your perks of being in there. And like I said, on the Patreon page, it's going to list what you are going to be able to do with each tier and what you get. Starting at this week, we are most likely going to be doing live streams on Thursdays. Thursdays looks to be the live stream. However, if you guys could please get into the Discord, I will update everyone on exactly when those live streams will be due to my schedule, but they're most likely going to be on Thursdays, and we will be live streaming ideas, colors, and a whole bunch of stuff, guys. We're going to change the exterior, we're going to change the interior, we're going to need a color design and exactly how we're going to do it. And I'm going to need your guys' advice on that. Become a part of the pit crew, guys, because when we are done with this car, someone from the pit crew I'm going to sell it to for $10. $10, you could get a car that has like $50,000 worth of mods in it and be a ridiculously good looking vehicle. So what I want to do with this series is, after we move on from the Mustang, I want to get something even better, something that costs a little more, and keep upgrading the car. And who knows, in 5 years we could be buying a GTR and fixing up a GTR and doing all that stuff. That's the goal, guys. The goal is to, you know, keep putting all this money into this car, giving you guys content, and then selling one of you guys the car. Like, selling you a car for $10 that's worth much more than that? I mean, come on now. Head over to the Patreon, go support it. I really do appreciate it. Become one of the pit crew. I would really, really appreciate it, guys. If you're a pit crew, you're getting this car, not this car. This one's mine. You can't touch it. This is going to be every Monday video, guys. Every Monday, this is going to be Ruined Car Revival. So every single Monday, there will be a Ruined Car Revival. Next week, we are going to go over what is wrong with the car in full detail. I'm going to show you guys a bunch of things that I figured out so far. And then we're going to have our first Discord poll and our first Discord meeting and live stream, which will be next week on Thursday. But like I said, once you Patreon guys, please get in the Discord so you can be there so I communicate with all of you. Good morning, what is going on, everyone? So this is definitely not the exact way I was hoping this series would start off. However, I guess it is a decent way for it to start. I've showed you guys the car at this point. However, we are having some minor issues. You guys gotta remember, this is a car that's been sitting for a while. So the guys jump started the vehicle for me. However, after it was jump started, I had to turn it off to park it because I can't get up into my neighborhood because it's a slight incline, and the back right tire, I believe, is completely deflated. So like it's not going up the driveway because it's so deflated. That's what I'm hoping. You know, worst case scenario, this has something to do with the clutch or something else, which is quite possible, and I have to figure out how to get my car, or get the car into my neighborhood, which will be interesting. I'll probably have to pull it with Rombo or do something along those lines. But right now we are actually heading to Walmart, and we are going to pick up some jump cables, a 96R battery, which is for the Mustang, and then a like a pump that you plug into a thingamajigger, like one of those pumps you plug into a cigarette lighter inside of a car. So I'm going to plug it into my truck and hopefully blow the air up in that tire just enough so I can get into the neighborhood. I'll show you guys in a second, but we gotta go get all this stuff. This is a good way to start with the episode. A huge shout out to my Discord squad. They're the people that have already, you know, subscribed on Patreon, and literally the first episode is using all of that Patreon money. Like, the battery's gonna cost $100. The booster cable's probably like $10 or $15, and then the air pump is probably gonna be another like $30. So right there is the money right there for the first episode, which is how this is gonna work. Good news, we got the pump and the cables. Bad news, no battery. Oh man, my heart dropped for a second because I couldn't see the car because of this SUV that parked here. So I thought I maybe got towed in like the 30 minutes I was gone, but here is the car. You guys have already seen it in person by now, but here it is, and I'll show you the tire when we get out here. I'm gonna keep my truck running because we gotta actually get this thing jumped. God, I haven't even opened my hood in such a long time. JK, I just opened it the other day, but I still don't know where my little hood thingy is. Oh, there it is. It's all the way under there. Yeah. Car, old battery that needs to go. And then these tires are decent. You can see how dirty the car is. It's sat for a very long time. That's another thing we got to do. I'm going to take that to a tent shop and get that fixed. There it is. That's this back tire, and I'm hoping that it gets blown up. We're going to get, guys, there's so much we need to do to this car, but let's see if we can even get it started. All right, so we are started. However, guys, this series, I don't know much about cars, okay? So the series is I'm going to learn about cars as we go. But what is going on here? What is happening? You guys hear that? What is it doing? I don't know if there's any Mustang people that know what the hell is going on here. But like it keeps trying to read CDs. But like it's not on CD. I mean, it's not now at least. But it like starts on CD. And it does all this like weird ass awful noise, and I don't know if there's something in here, like I don't know, but that's weird, and it like eats up the battery. But we do have a another bad thing. The thingy does not pump up the tire. So again, I'm still stuck here where I have been at. I cannot pump up the tire at all. So my only next guess is to go to Advanced Auto Parts and try to get Fix-A-Flat. I don't know if that'll work. If that doesn't work, I have to figure out some way to have two people, one person moving the Mustang up and the other person pulling it with my truck. That's my only other option, and I know Amber cannot do that. So this is going to be pretty interesting of what we're gonna have to do here. I'll figure it out, but I'm gonna run off to Advance Auto and get Fix-A-Flat. I've never used that stuff before because I've been lucky enough in my car life that I've never had to use anything like that. So wish me luck, I guess. And it says the battery is like halfway, but why is it so weak when it starts? Like, watch, it's just so weak. Like, I guess it's not that weak. I mean, it starts right up, but I don't know. God damn it. See, listen to it. Listen to it! What are you doing? Well, I honestly have absolutely no hope that this is gonna work. However, I'm hoping I'm surprised. I have never used this stuff before, and I really don't think it'll work. And decompress. I don't know if it's doing anything, but I don't think so. Well, it still looks about as flat as it did when I did this. So my only hope is that this sealed something and I can potentially put air in this now. I'm disappointed yet again. What we're gonna do now is my last resort. I was actually gonna try to pull the car up, but I can't find any toe spots on the Mustang. I can't find any at all, actually. So my only other thing I can think of is to go get my jack it up, put it on jack stands, but I need a spline, I need a key, like a spline key, a lug nut key, and I'm gonna go back to Advance Auto Parts and get the lug nut key, and it's a 6 spline, I think is what it's called. Then go to Walmart and buy a $40 tire. However, there is good news with that. I'm going to return the $35 air pump I bought, so I'm really just trading the air pump and the tire, and then I'll have to pay to get it mounted, but I'll bring the rim up there and this whatever dry rotted tire and get it changed out up there, come back, put the tire back on. By the time the tire's back on, it should be able to finally make it into my driveway. Holy crap, this is a headache. Alright, so I think these will fit. It won't hurt to replace the lug nuts on the car anyways, because they are all chrome and rusted. So these are black, and that key should fit the Mustang. So far, let's recap what we have. We have a pump that was $35. Then after the pump, we have Fix-A-Flat that was $12. After the Fix-A-Flat, we also bought booster jumper cables, which were $9, or we'll say $10 because they were $9.99. And now we bought these, which was $42. So add all that up, the total's on the screen, how much we spent so far. However, hopefully I am able to find this tire at Walmart, return this pump, and we can kind of, you know, reverse that. And then obviously you have to pay to get the tire mounted as well, because that's not my capabilities. And then after we do that, we'll get the total, how much it costs us to just simply get the Mustang into my garage. And you know, going through it and stuff, it is a very dirty car, and I guess this kind of makes a good first episode. And the day continues. This really sucks. It would be so typical that the first day of this series, everything that could go wrong goes wrong. This is the tool I bought to work. I got 2 lug nuts off, and then boom, broke. It's completely broken. I just bought 2 on Amazon for $6, but I think that this is my last chance right here. I'm going back to Advance Auto Parts again, going back to Advance Auto Parts, and now I have to see if I can get a freaking a extractor kit, which will be another like $50 probably. Alright, this episode is brought to you by Lowe's. I'm just kidding. I'm not sponsored by Lowe's, but if Lowe's would like to sponsor me, please contact me at yummyr6@gmail.com. Just kidding. Home Depot's better. So we are here up in Lowe's. We are going to get an extractor tool set is what it's called. So we're gonna get that. It's like $19. We'll add that to the bid. Also, I spent $21 on 2 spline keys. So the total that up, add those to the total. However, I am going to go return this air pump, which will give me the actual price of a used tire, and I found a place that has a used tire on that size. So the goal is to get this extractor key, take the extractor, get the wheels off, or get that wheel off the Mustang, then take the wheel and the money I get for the pump to this tire shop, get the tire and get them to mount it on the rim, bring the completely fully aired rim back, put it on the car, jump start the car again, and drive the car into my garage. Will it work? Probably not. Here we are. This is what these things look like, guys. Basically, you take the little lug nut, the one that I have gotten out, and it fits actually in this one, and then you hammer the back of it, and then it should just extract it out. Will it work? I'm not sure. We're gonna go try it. This is Ryan, and announce your name.
Michael.
This is Michael. Guys, I don't know if you guys watched the last video, but I shouted out him. He was the one that came out to, what was it, the scrimmage? Game. Yeah, we did a scrimmage the other night. He came all the way from St. Albans with did you already put it up? Yeah, I don't know, I showed you guys the tool that that takes these off, and he brought one out all the way from St. Albans to get it taken off. You the man. You both. Thank you so much. So, this is where we're at now. The tire's off. I have found a place down in Barbersville that has a used tire that's a piece of shit, but it holds air, and that's all we need at this point. So we're gonna go head up there and get them to mount that tire on here because this one is dry rotted and not holding air. So once we do that, we're gonna come back here, hopefully get this tire on, and then I'm hoping that's what was wrong, because if there's anything else wrong, I don't really know what to do.
Do not know the way. We need to go around. Oh no.
You have to have a bowler to know the way.
Oh, do you know the way?
I know the way. I have a bowler, I know the way.
Do you know the way? Do you have the phone? Do you know the way?
I know the way.
He knows the way. My phone is dead, so we need the way. Do you know the way? Hello? Do you know the way? Hey brother, do you know the way? Do you know the way? You do not know the way.
Spit on my brothers.
Get the tire, you filthy animal. Okay. Alright guys, so we got the tire, and now we are getting the tools. I'm just going to give you guys a play-by-play on everything I do. I'm grabbing the tool thing, grabbing the other tool thing. He has the tool thing. We're also now grabbing the, where are the lug nuts at? Okay everyone.
I do know the way.
We do know the way. We have the tire on now at this point. Still, there it is. We are now going to jump start this again. It does take like 7 hours. Yeah, it's dusty stuff. Okay, well, we have to do this very carefully, no killing ourselves. So
that's the fun part.
You know the way?
I think I know the way.
We are now power. Okay. Power. I'll be right back. Wish me luck. Ah! I know you guys just missed that, but DRZ, why are you out of breath?
Because I'm fat.
Why are you out of breath, Thumper? Alright guys, so we just pushed the Mustang up here, and it's actually, it's gonna be kind of hard to show you guys, but it is now sleeting outside. We're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches of snow, and it just transitioned from rain to sleet. So we did that and that. Yeah, it's like a hail now. You can see it kind of up there. Looks kind of, yeah, it's like snow now at this point. But we got up here, you can see how dirty it is. We had to push it up because there is a clutch problem. I don't remember if I discussed it the other day, but the clutch has to be completely changed out of this car, which is like $1,000, which is not something we're gonna worry about initially with the series. We're gonna worry about cleaning it up. It needs to be cleaned. We need to replace cracked parts. We need to fix electrical parts. We need to do a bunch of cleaning up of the car. After the car is cleaned up, obviously we'll go the direction of moving parts like clutch, different rims or wheels, different tires, and that type of moving stuff. That's what we'll work on next. But as of now, this is what we're working on. It's cosmetic, and then we will get to that. So I really appreciate you guys watching the video, and I'll sum it up here in a little bit. But she's going good. Oh yeah, we gotta get the tent. Look at the tent in this thing. Ugh, it's awful. It looks like someone's fucking brother did it.